Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we're going to be having a look at Crackhead Barney. She's an ambush interviewer who's known for theatrics, jokes, pranks on interview platforms like Piers Morgan, which we'll dive into later on. And this is someone who unfortunately brings no real advancement to their cause, but instead embarrasses herself, and I'd even argue embarrasses Black people by behaving like a fool. Now, if I'm honest, I've been doing a lot of research in regards to Crackhead Barney, and I don't really understand what her cause is about. 1 minute is Palestine, 1 minute is Alec Baldwin, 1 minute is white people, 1 minute is BLM. She's just all over the place. I think she's just here for theatrics, and she's not here for no real cause, but to just promote herself and her platform, because in a day and age like we are in today, clout is the #1 factor that drives insanity and unhinged behavior. Let's have a look at everything anyway.
Alec, can you please say Free Palestine one time? Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time? No jail time, Alec? No jail time, Alec. You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin. Free Palestine, Alec, just one time, and I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone, I swear. Just say Free Palestine one time. One time. One time. One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a criminal. Come on, Alec, just say Free Palestine one time. One time, just one time, please, and I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine.
Just very quick, like him saying that, what does that actually do for the cause? You see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people are interested in virtue signaling. They just want to look good versus doing the right thing. What is him saying that? How does that help the cause? You know, everyone on social media understands what's going on right now in regards to the Middle East. How is this going to help the cause? What are you doing? How is this saving any lives? How is this advancing any cause? It's not doing that. But she's here for clout. You know, this is why 1 minute is, oh yeah, you, and we know what happened with Alec Baldwin, where he was on the set and then he shot a gun and he deleted someone, and he's still going through the process. Okay, cool. But what is this about? Is this about Palestine? Is this about that incident? And it just seems like theatrics. And these are two serious situations here in the Middle East, and him deleting someone accidentally on a film set. But it seems like theatrics and jokes for her, and she doesn't really seem committed to either. It's just a viral moment for her.
Palestine. Israel. Zionism. Please say it. One time.
So there we go. She's basically just trolling. I think he tried to grab the camera from her hand. She's just causing a nuisance. And then let's say someone wrestles her to the ground or something happens. I'm sure the Black card will then come out and say, oh, it's because I'm a Black woman, you know? Anyway, let's move on to the Piers Morgan interview where she embarrassed herself there as well.
So does any of this make a difference? Are these demonstrators forcing the rich and powerful to confront and condemn the horrors of war? Or is it a wave of self-indulgent protest, just distracting us from the deadly serious realities of a grim ongoing war? In a moment, I'll debate all that with Hassan Piker, Emily Austin, Esther Cracker, and James Barber. First, I'm joined by Alec Baldwin's antagonist there, who calls herself Crackhead Barney. Well, welcome to Uncensored.
Hey, Piers! I've been waiting for you, Piers fucking Morgan!
You see.
Okay. I wore my diaper today for you, Piers. Do you like it?
Not particularly, no. Do you want to sit down?
And Piers, can you bring me to Buckingham Palace? I would like to meet the Queen.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'd really like to meet the Queen.
I don't think the Queen, if you mean Queen Camilla, she is probably tied up with royal engagements at the moment. If you meant the Queen,
Get me in, Piers. Yeah. Get me fucking in, Piers. I want it.
Okay. Can I take you back, if I may, to what you did to Ali?
It's like I said, just theatrics and, you know, clowning around. These are serious topics, but she's not willing to engage. And this is a platform here where you can actually really speak out and talk about things. You're being given a platform. And do you know how many people need a platform in today's society who want to voice their opinions on various topics? You're being given a platform and you want to come here, you know, with a clown. You just, come on, man, just absolutely fooling herself, looking silly. And just embarrassing herself, she's just embarrassing everything, honestly. Like, it's women like this that, she'll be irrelevant soon, honestly, I can bet.
Baldwin, can you explain why you did it?
What did I do to Alec Baldwin? Yes, do you see the damage that Alec did to me? Do you see the damage? Look at my arm. Look at my arm, Piers. Look at my neck. I was maimed by a white man on Monday. You're telling me what I did?
No, you weren't maimed by Alec Baldwin on Monday, were you?
I was maimed.
No,
my hand is broken. My neck is broken.
No, it's not.
Legs. Look at my legs. My legs don't work. Look at this. Piers. Piers, are you another white devil? Piers Morgan. Don't do this to me, Piers. It's too early in the morning, Piers. Piers, it's too early.
Oh,
your wig's come off.
It's not a wig, Piers. It's my hair. I'm a white woman. I identify as a white woman.
Let me ask you seriously, if I may, for a moment. Because you're trying to make a serious point, yes. I presume, with Alec Baldwin. He was getting a coffee. You run in. You call him a killer.
I was getting a coffee too.
Okay. But you decided to...
I was getting a coffee too.
Okay. You don't have to shout at me as well. We can have a civilized conversation. I want to know, seriously...
I'm very civil.
Piers Morgan, you're trying to have a serious conversation with her when she's behaving like this. Come on, Piers, you know better. Furthermore, Piers Morgan probably just brought on just for ratings, for a viral moment himself. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he's not really going to have a serious debate and serious dialogue with Crackhead Barney. But he brought her on just for ratings and a viral moment. And probably that's actually good marketing, because now him bringing her on right before he gets into the main debate probably brings more eyes to watch the main debate. So again, you're being used as a pawn. You don't even know it. You think that, I'm going viral. People no, you're just being used as a pawn. People are going to click on this to see you acting a fool. And then that's just going to draw them into the bigger and more serious debate, in regards to what's happening in the Middle East. But, just being used and you don't even know it. Can you see?
I wanted to know seriously why you did what you did and what you hope to gain by it.
Piers fucking Morgan. You're asking too
just
many
for the record,
questions.
my name is actually just Piers Morgan.
What's wrong with saying free Palestine? Piers, can you say free Palestine for me? Piers, can you say free Palestine for me?
If you stop shouting, yeah.
I want you to say it.
Yes, I'm happy to say.
Okay, I'm not going to shout.
If you just,
Mr. Piers Morgan,
if you just keep quiet, I can answer your question. Yes, I'm very happy to say that.
I'm never quiet, Piers.
Sorry, you're still talking.
I'm never quiet.
Okay, but try.
I'm never quiet, Piers. I cannot.
You asked me to do something. If you don't shut up, I can't give you the answer.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll shut up for you.
I absolutely believe that Palestine should be free. Yes.
Oh, okay. And how are we going to do that, Piers? Give us the answers, Piers Morgan. Give us the fucking answers.
Okay,
how are we going to make Palestine free?
Yeah, if it was as simple...
How are we going to do it?
If it was as simple as me just giving a simple answer now, it would have been done by now. It's a very complicated issue. But let me ask you again. Let me ask you again, seriously.
Okay, so now the debate is getting a bit serious. Let's see how she handles it.
See, why did you do what you did to Alec Baldwin? And what did you hope to achieve?
Alec Baldwin, look at me. Piers, honestly.
You see?
Piers, look at my body. Look at this.
You see?
Look at me. Piers, I was maimed by a white man.
Listen, I understand you're a performative artist. I understand you're trying to make everybody laugh. You've made your joke about your terrible maiming.
Satellite, you're lashing me.
Right, okay, I'm not lashing you.
This is the third white man to beat me this week.
Right.
Third white man. Yesterday, my white boyfriend beat the shit out of me. This is the third white man. Monday was Alec. The second day was another white man. Third day, Piers Morgan is beating me up on international TV. Oh my God. Piers, you're hurting me. Piers, you're really hurting me right now.
You see, here's my problem. Here's my problem.
You see, this is what clout, when you're clout driven and you're looking for a viral moment, this is what you pertain to. This is what you go to. These extremes. There's nothing worse than having a platform and just misusing it. Like, no one got anything from that. If you wanted to do these comedy skits, TikTok's there. If you wanted to do these comedy skits, you could have used the platform, your own platform. This is proper airtime that At the time of me recording this video, 928,000 people have watched. It came out 6 days ago. And you want to be clowning around at such a serious time, you know, when tensions are high globally. And this is the time to talk, say what you need to say, but, you know, again, theatrics.
With your performative art, Crackhead, is I don't see what good you're doing the cause of Palestine. All you're doing is turning the whole war into a joke.
That's it.
You're really hurting me. This war's not a joke.
Well, why are you making it such a mockery? Explain to me.
How am I making a mockery? How?
Because you're making it all about you and your silly pranks, and you're trying to have fun.
All of you are like,
and actually, behind all this is a very serious war going on.
Man, I'm always serious. I'm always serious. You're hurting me right now, Piers.
All right.
Like you're hurting Fox and your kids.
Are you going to explain? Are you going to explain why you did what you did to Alec Baldwin or not?
I got hurt. I'm a victim. I'm a victim, Piers. Like a fucking Zionist, I'm a victim. All of you. You're hurting me. Another white man.
Okay. You know, you see, the trouble with this performative art is it's not funny. You've got one gag that you've been maimed by Alec Baldwin, which you haven't. What you haven't explained to the audience, and I've given you the chance repeatedly, is why you did what you did and why you think what you're doing now does anything but make a mockery of all these people dying in Gaza. Because that's what you're doing.
That's not. Look, Piers, you're trying to spin this into some bullshit. I know exactly what you're doing, Piers.
No, you are.
You're fucking annoying. You eat tea and crumpets. You have your pinky in the fucking air. You salute the queen. Fuck the crown. Fuck fucking handbells. Now I'm getting angry. Because Piers, this is what you do.
Now you're getting angry.
You set people up for shit.
Now you're getting angry.
You set people up for shit. I know exactly what you do, Piers. I know exactly because I do it too, Piers.
Yeah.
And I have a fucking audience, Piers. You think you could set me up, Piers? Listen, Piers.
I think you know what I think. I think you're frankly. I think honestly, Crackhead, you are honestly pathetic.
Yeah.
This is one of the most pathetic things I've ever had to endure
and you're calling me a
in
crackhead.
the long, illustrious history of
You're calling a black woman a crackhead.
And this is coming from Piers Morgan. I'm sure a lot of people, we're going to check the comments after, I'm sure a lot of people are going to agree with him. A lot of people don't agree with Piers on a day-to-day basis, absolutely. But in this regard, come on, you know, you're making a mockery. But then again, you have to hold Piers Morgan accountable a little bit because you know what you were getting when you brought her on. You knew you wasn't going to have a serious dialogue with Crackhead Barney and you still brought her on for ratings as well. So let's just be honest, Piers, you know what you're doing as well. So, you know, that's a smart trick, you know, from the media. They try it sometimes. They try it.
Yeah, that's your name. That's your name on your Twitter feed. You call yourself Crackhead.
Piers, am I a bigger bitch than Meghan Markle?
Are you good? I'm going to give you a final chance. Are you going to actually answer the question of why you did what you did to Alec Baldwin?
No, Piers, I have a question. Am I a bigger bitch than Meghan Markle? Because, you know, fucking headmasters complain about the black girl, and I want to be that black girl.
Okay.
I want to be that black girl.
You know what, Crackhead? I tried to give you a hearing. You're not going to take it seriously.
No,
I actually think
you didn't try anything.
You may want to shout. Yeah, you may want to shout and scream at Alec Baldwin. All right. I think we've heard enough of Crackhead, to be honest with you. All right, let's bring in my panel. Screamer Hassan Mike, journalist.
Oh my gosh.
And podcaster James.
You see, just look at these guys. These guys are just nodding their head. They're just like, what was all of that about? And look, it's like I said, you've literally just, you know, you're the introduction fool for these guys to have a serious debate now. You know, just clowned yourself out. Yeah, and you've just embarrassed yourself, embarrassed the cause. You know, you could have really asked serious, you know, questions in regards to Alec Baldwin. You know, everyone knows what Alec Baldwin did. You know, you could, you know, that's an opportunity to really, you know, bring the people in and engage in that kind of conversation. Like what really did happen, like, you know, really speak on air. You have almost 1 million people watching on Piers Morgan show. But instead, it's just, let me just fool around and just mess around and look for a viral moment. And yeah, let's have a look at the comments anyway. Okay, so first comment. Piers Morgan invited someone who literally calls herself Crackhead And then he's wondering why she is shouting and expecting to have a civil conversation. That's exactly what I said. Like, you know, you bring her on, you know, she's, you know, all about theatrics and games, and, you know, you are now saying, oh, why can't we have a serious conversation? But then again, I've already dissected it. It was just for ratings and a viral moment, so more people can, you know, listen into the wider debate on what's going on in the Middle East. What the hell is Piers Morgan thinking, putting this woman on his show? You know, that's what I said, but that's what I dissected, you know. Ratings, very simple, that's just it. Bring more people in to listen to the conversation. That's it. I see Piers Morgan has fully embraced being trash TV. Do you know what? People say this, but almost a million people every video tune in to watch, you know, what he puts out. So I feel like people just have a love-hate relationship with Piers Morgan. I feel like, you know, they may disagree with him, they may not like him, they may despise him, etc. But, you know, numbers don't lie, and they're still clicking on these videos, and these videos are still performing, you know, wonderfully. So, you know, I think people still want to see what Piers has to say, or what he's doing, or what antics he's up to, but they just want to hate him whilst they do it, you know, so yeah. The worst part is Piers doesn't care about the situation in Gaza. He is only using that situation to have more audience and buzz for his show. Pathetic. Agree with that. Why would you bring her on when you're discussing, you know, events in the Middle East? You know, these are serious events. These are very serious events. If you go and look at my earlier videos, I was talking a little bit more on what's going on in terms of warfare. I was discussing mostly Russia and Ukraine, and now this is ignited as well. And, you know, we are trying to see, you know, what's going to come of all of this. You know, we're trying to see how the American presidency is going to affect this. You know, if Trump gets into power, what kind of foreign policy he's going to implement to kind of change it and to cool things down. You know, because Biden, you know, say what you want, but he's proven to be very incompetent. Why do I care about that? Very simple. You know, I'm in the UK, and unfortunately, in the UK, they follow what America do almost 10 times out of 10 times. So he's ineffective foreign policy, and he's foreign policy that is performing so bad and is bringing the whole globe on the brink of, you know, the Third World War, you know, is very unsettling and dangerous. So, you know, we've got American presidency that's happening. In the UK, there's been elections as well. There's, you know, migrant crisis. There's so much going on globally, honestly. There's really so much. We're seeing in the Middle East, other countries are being brought into this. You know, and people are now speculating, oh, wider and bigger superpower is going to come into this and start, you know, offering support to one side. You know, this is very dangerous times we're living in. And, you know, sometimes it's good to just have a serious conversation about key events happening globally. But, you know, Crackhead Barney, again, it's just here, you know, attention seeking, not really looking to, you know, put anything on the table. And then, you know, someone like that later on will say, oh, why doesn't anyone respect me? Why doesn't anyone, you know, because you're a fool. That's why no one respects you. You're a fool. You've had a platform. He gave you actually almost 7 to 8 minutes there. Just one constructive thing you could have said. You could have brought awareness to something, you know, to even a charity. Please, everyone, donate to this charity. That's it. That's awareness. And if 1 million people are watching that, you probably would get, even if you get 10 donations out of 1 million people, oh, I found her funny, I'm going to donate to this charity. You've helped a cause, but you've done nothing. You've just absolutely embarrassed yourself. You know, I don't like to say it, but, you know, you've embarrassed black people as well. People look at that and say, look at all of this, you know, kind of behavior, you know, and yeah, it's just not a good look. But hey, what do you expect with someone called Crackhead Barney? She was just put there simply for ratings. But anyway, guys, that's enough for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.